Okay, and I am live here on YouTube. Hello, everyone. Let's see here. Okay, how is everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day. Okay, I think just want to see if anybody's going to come in momentarily. You might be hearing my dog panting in the background. There's also just a slight bit amount of TV going on. Hello, CB. How are you? How are you today? Hello and happy Halloween. What is going on? How are you? So I think I am just getting myself ready here, getting myself pumped up. Yes, it's Halloween week. It is also the last week before NaNoWriMo for those who are doing NaNoWriMo. Yeah, I'm going to be putting some batteries in my little string of lights here today. I got some coffee and I've got water. I've got this cool vintage mug. It looks like from the, I don't know. It could be from the late 90s or early 2000s. I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to use that today. Yeah, you're good. Awesome. You're working on first movie in the Stuck for President series. Ooh, CB is a fanfic writer on Wattpad. Anybody? Oh, thank you very much. The mug. It is cute, isn't it? It's very, very, very cool. Retro. Yeah. I like the fact that they use purple, like a light purple for the background. It works really well. So thank you. Yeah. So what are you? Let's see. You said you are working on your series. Your fanfic is really cool. That's what I was going to ask. I was just going to ask you this. What the other one was. Feel free to, if you want to, put your name, not your name, your username, I guess it is. I'm not sure. I have not done Wattpad or that one. 803. I have not done that yet, but I'm considering it. Considering Wattpad for maybe for a short story or two. So yeah. There's a couple of short stories I do want to write. So, but those are sort of on the back burner right now because right now I am working on my a long form story. I would really like to get that finished by the end of the year. So I'm sort of kind of participating in NaNoWriMo, by the way. You know what? I think I will go into my intro because I have not done that yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. As a writer, I was just mentioning that I'm writing a long form story. So that has been my focus, although I have been a writer in general since, professionally anyway, since, I keep wanting to say 2000, but, actually there was a little something that I had published. It was a short poem published in 1998. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see. As an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. And I'm currently specializing in fiction, but I also do some nonfiction work. As an artist, I love working with watercolors and stamps and ink, and I love to make cards and greeting cards and other art that is where you can use watercolor with. Or gouache. Gouache is very similar. Anyway, so I do have an Etsy shop, and all the things are linked down below. Anyway, I can go ahead and start a little bit of discussion before we go into our first sprint. Would you like to talk about fantasy at all, CB? Do you have a favorite fantasy book, author, series? I'm sure you've mentioned it before, but I kind of had set up a theme for the week and discussing our favorite. Today it's books and authors. What are your favorite fantasy? Excuse me, books and or authors. Personally, really one of the first things. One of the first fantasy books I ever read was probably, and it wasn't even the first one. It wasn't the first Chronicles Narnia book. It was the second one. So that was actually the first fantasy book I ever read, and I had to read it for school. And I was just floored by it. And they were starting to I think that was part of the curriculum where they were teaching us about ancient gods, and so that was kind of a little bit mentioned-ish, and that always stayed with me. And then that was in 5th grade, and then I ended up reading the 4th in the series for school in 6th grade, ironically. So, yes, yeah, there's that. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Hey, that's awesome, CB. Yeah, I know. That's probably has been my favorite series as well, outside of recent events of the last, year now. So, yeah. But that's awesome, CB. I love that. I love that a lot. That's great. Have Pepper confront her. That's great. I like it. Very cool. Alrighty. Let's see. CB says she read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe as a kid, but it took, yeah. I have thought about it, and I realized I saw the old animated one from, it was probably the late 60s or early 70s. I saw it when I was a kid. I thinking back, I did see that. It was on TV, probably some weekend or something. They used to show that company, Rankin Bass, that company that they did all the holiday specials. They did animated versions of the Lord of the Rings and all kinds of stuff. What do you think about Lord of the Rings, CB? I'm kind of curious. Yeah, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. To read that as a kid can be kind of upsetting in parts. I actually, when I really thought about it, and when I remembered seeing that animated one as a kid, I remember crying. I do remember crying. A TV show? Oh, yeah, me too. I really enjoyed it. I thought Liam Neeson had a good voice because it was very calming and soothing, and It made you want to relax when you heard his voice as Aslan. Am I right? A TV show? Oh, in the UK, CB? With like a mini series, as we say here in the States, like a in parts kind of a thing. That's cool. I might have seen something about that. I'm just kind of like not Googling it, but looking it up in YouTube, looking up scenes in YouTube and finding things. It was, yeah, now I really want to look that up. Like having like characters with prosthetics kind of thing, maybe. But I don't know how they did them. I don't know how they did Aslan, but I seem to remember seeing people with interesting prosthetics. Oh, I should show off my shirt. This is from my Renaissance Festival from 2 years ago, probably. It was the last time we went. Yeah, which I really like, and I enjoy wearing it. So it's fun to wear. I thought it was quite appropriate. Okay. But yeah. So anyway, it being Halloween week, coming up on Halloween. Do you spell hey real quick, CB, before we go into some sprints? How do you spell Halloween? With an apostrophe? I like to spell it with an apostrophe just because I like to. I think it's fun. You're wearing your Avengers pajamas. That's awesome. And I love the British spelling of pajamas so much. It's unreal. Do you know how that's spelled? It's not P-A, it's P-Y.
What?
Pajamas in the UK.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Hubby's mine.
Just so you know.
Yes.
We made Gus and I made plans to meet at CB's on Sunday afternoon at noon.
At noon on Sunday?
Yeah.
For lunch? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we come back here and do stuff?
Shoot you to be sure.
Making plans for Sunday. Cool. Very cool. I don't know. I just think it's cool. And it's the original and stuff. Yeah. I love spelling, obviously. And I love punctuation. I'd better, right? I'd better. Well, I'm going to go ahead and so far so good. My internet seems all right. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can I'm going to see if I can find a Halloween timer, because I think that would be fun. If I have issues, I can always go back and do something else. But so far so good. Let's get us set up. Oh, let's see. All right, let's see. Okay. I'm going to find one of Lauren Nettles's. Okay. One moment. Can you hear my dog panting? Hey, CB. She's got lots of 25-minute timers. There's also a 10-minute one just to get us started, if you feel like you need that. Let me know. Nanoween. Haha. Nanoween. I might be staying up. Halloween night. We'll see. We'll see how tired I am by the end of the evening. Oh yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Share. What what would you like? 10 minutes, 15, or we can go right into it and get 25. You're definitely staying up Halloween night? Okay. Oh, let's see. Tab. You know what? I don't mind it either. So let's do something like that. Ooh. I just want something really Halloweeny. Oh, I like this one. Let me see here. Let me pause it for just a moment. Oh.
If your school district is...
Wait a minute. Let me just kind of see if I can get to this ad. I go for a little bit here so she can get some ad time. I think she's monetized. Oh, okay, I'm good. Oops. Pause. Okay. Like it? Okay. All right. Here we go. We can do 25 minutes. Alrighty. And let me get, let's see.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
When is that coming out?
November 19th.
November 19th? Ghostbusters Afterlife. I can't wait. Finally. So maybe it was a good thing that they, had extra time to do a bit more editing. Mm-hmm. That'd probably be better for it. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that was my bracelet hitting the. There we go. Get that on. Okay. Alrighty then. Here we go. Show it. Sorry, doing all the steps here. Alrighty. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started in a second, but go get some water if you need it. Very important. I also have some coffee. I might take a sip near the end. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling open a couple of documents. I've got some reading to do. I also want to work on getting prepared for next week with my story. So I think I'm going to be looking at some outline and working on my outline. All right, well, let's get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Turn that down just a little bit. Turn that down just a little bit. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I opened some documents. Let me get rid of my banner here. There we go. Opened some documents, and I got my manuscript Word document open, and Scrivener, because I'm kind of working from Scrivener, merging some stuff that I was working on. Let's see. I also opened another document that where I'm reading a writer friend's. We're basically critique partners. So this is a local writer friend who writes mostly fantasy, some sci-fi. And her name is Kat Heckenbach. So excuse the chatter in the background. So sorry. 813-334-5979. Don't worry, Bonnie. Don't worry about that. Excuse me. Life happens. Life happens. I have on occasion taken some breaks here and there myself. So yeah, anyway, I started to say I got some documents opened, a few documents that I'm going to need today, and got into my this book Bible here. This is a book Bible from a couple years ago, where I had some things in here. It's got some language things. I'm using a language that is not used in the States, but it's a mystery. Spoilers. I don't really want to talk too much about that, but I am learning language, basically. Sort of, kind of. Trying to do my best anyway. So I was looking at some things that I had written in here a little while back, and looking at some outline stuff, especially in regards to 4-act structure, which is basically 3-act structures with Act 2 broken down. That is what I got around to doing. I also had a bio break, basically. Looks like Bonnie's going to be journaling. Excuse me. CB got 553 words. Awesome. CB is going to be learning French and Spanish next year. Cool. French and Spanish are very interesting languages. I was just going to ask you about that. So when you got into Duolingo last year, and I did as well, I haven't done that in a while, so I think I want to get into that and and start looking at that again and working with it again, because I think that's going to help me help it feel more natural when I'm to the point in my story where this where this language really starts coming in. But that would be a little more near the end. So mostly in Act 3. So CB says, did both French and Spanish in school. Going to Spain next summer. Ooh. That would come in really handy for you. I mean, I know there's probably a lot of signs and things that are in English as well, but I think it comes in handy, and I think they're appreciative. Countries are appreciative when you have some sort of knowledge about it. Thank you, Bonnie. It went pretty well, actually. It was nice seeing some people that I hadn't seen in, well, probably a few years by now. Some of them are my Facebook friends, but it went really well, I think. And so, unfortunately, I did have a glitch, and the visual presentation I wasn't able to have it go, so I ended up just reading it out loud, unfortunately. But people did like it, and they liked how I'd done it. So what I'm thinking of is what I might do is I might see about I might film myself reading it. I might try that. And reading it, and then maybe using the presentation as part of the video. I'm not sure how I could do that. That might be something I'll try. Oh, that's okay. Things happen. I'm not as familiar with sharing with Zoom as I am with sharing in StreamYard. So I was like, I thought it would be a little bit more of an equivalent way of sharing a tab, but I did not see any way of sharing a tab. So we tried a couple ways, but it didn't work. So it's right. So things happen. So yeah, it might be good content. So it might I'm going to try that. I'm going to try and see what I can do about filming that, because it's my content. So yeah. And this presentation was on the types of editing. So yeah, and what they entail. Basically, I tried to write some semblance of definitions for these, for the types of editing. Granted, there's not like a consensus on some of the types and what the definition actually is and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm fiddling with my hair and making it not work. But anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I think I might do that. That might be kind of fun. I could do that sometime today or tomorrow, possibly. We'll see how that goes. I have, like I was saying earlier, Bonnie, I have a few projects going on this week. One is okay, there's my outline, but yeah, thanks, Bonnie. And one is like I said earlier, I'm reading for a friend of mine. Basically, we're critique partners. So, oh, okay, you're here. Hello. Yeah. All right. I think I might be doing that then. I will have to pencil it in for sometime this week, possibly. It is Halloween week, so I am still working on my kid's costume. Of course, he keeps changing his mind, too.
True.
Oh my gosh. So, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So he goes back and forth between wanting to be a ghost and wanting to be a pirate. So we have bought a t-shirt, a plain white t-shirt, brand new white t-shirt, so I could draw like a ghostly face on it, like maybe a happy ghost face on it, is what I'm thinking. Clicked on something on accident and it very slowly going away. So
we're excited to have you join our team next week. Tuesday morning you will report to our CBO at 8 o'clock.
Kevin's doing some things. My husband's getting ready for starting a new job on Monday. So getting excited. Getting excited?
Yeah, oh yeah, you bet.
Okay, go away. Like something came up and I can't get it to go away.
Cool.
It's being very slow. Okay. I want this.
Cool.
This computer is doing something really weird. I can't see comments because it's like I did something on accident and I can't see the comments. I want this little thing go away. There it goes. There we go. A ghost pirate? Well, with my kid, that might not work. But that's a great idea. A ghost pirate is a great idea. I don't know if we could do that, but opened up some editing software, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and add a timer. This one is very, very Halloween-y. I'm going to get the bat timer. I'm ready to go. I keep getting this ad. I've seen this ad so much. It's crazy.
So I don't actually go to my actual work spot till Tuesday.
Okay.
So Monday I'm just doing a Zoom and then I go pick up my ID and stuff. My ID and parking permit.
Okay.
It says I'll be on days my training days will actually be short, because then what I'll do is I'll I'll have time to do some shadowing to get the workflow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool because I know exactly where it is, because that's where it's in the same building as the city clinic.
Oh, okay.
The city clinic's on the 3rd floor. This is on the 1st floor.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the internet knows as well. If that's okay. Alrighty. So I've got a timer grabbed. Okay. Get things ready here. Alrighty. If everybody's ready, we'll do this timer. Very cute. All right, it is cute. Oh, somebody did a great job in those. And well, she does a great job with making timers, Laura Nettles. But I think those are pictures probably in Canva. Well, I'm not sure what she uses. Or something else, obviously, either Canva or similar software. Little bits of productivity, that is fine. Productivity is productivity, correct? So kind of same for me though. Alrighty. Let's see. Everybody, during this sprint, please do whatever you need to do. Take a sip of a caffeinated beverage if that's what you need. Take a sip of water if that's what you need. Remember to sit up straight in your chair. This is exceedingly important. It's good for your back. You know what? We're going to go ahead and get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? So I worked on some little outline bits of outlines in this book Bible. Wrote some things down in my bullet journal that I need to do today, or that I did. So I'm just giving myself credit for things that I did. The to done list, right? And also opened a document. Started a document, began a document for reading for a critique letter. So I did that, and so bits of productivity, right, Bonnie? Like we said earlier. And Charlie came in. Hello. And then I realized I did not share a guest link anywhere. It's fine. And CB wrote 540 words. Of course you did. CB is very, very productive. Yep. Bits of productivity here and there add up. They certainly add up. So, how are you, Charlie? How's it going? I did try to put some batteries in my little string of lights here, but I couldn't get the thing open. Some dollar store items aren't exactly worth it. As I couldn't get the little battery pack to open. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll see if I can open it. I got the other one open. I had gotten another one, and they were also clear, and they were ghosts. So they look quite white when they're all lit up. Now I got it. This has been a little project. I was working on that too. It's very not. You know what? And I wanted to talk about fantasy today. What is ever? Let's see. I was talking earlier to CB about it. Talking about favorite series, favorite authors. Obviously, a certain author was briefly mentioned, but we don't have to discuss that anymore. A certain famous author whose last name begins with R, and her first name begins with J. Yeah. Well, it's not letting go. For heaven's sake. Why won't this open properly? Unless it's just supposed to swing around? No, that can't be. That's where the switch is. Oh boy. Hello, Lance and Brianna writers. Where have I seen you before? I don't remember. That name sounds familiar. Oh, maybe in some sprints related to heart breathings, the heart breathing sprints group. Because I started attending some of those sprints, like Rhiannon's sprints. I will go to on occasion. Possibly. Or was it somewhere else? I'm drawing a blank, actually. Let's see. CB says, that was fun to write. I wrote the first presidential campaign ads, and they're pretty hilarious. Very cool. Very cool. And a few other sprints in and out of them all of yesterday. Anyway, thank you for coming. I don't believe I've seen you here before. You're quite welcome to participate. I will be on until 2 o'clock. I sometimes have guests, but you know what I did is I said a few minutes ago, I completely forgot to send out my guest link. So that's, oh well. I'll do that Thursday for sure. That way, if I have guests on and you know, maybe costumes may be involved, that might be fun. The people who are usually my guests might enjoy that. It's still not coming apart. I'm afraid of breaking this. It's very flimsy. Oh well, I'll play with that later. Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. It took me a second. Just like in, for those who aren't aware, CB writes Marvel characters, mostly Iron Man and Pepper Potts, fanfic, but more childish. Even more childish than Civil War? Okay. Yeah, costumes are always fun. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. It's nice to wear costumes because it just kind of reminds you of when you were a kid and how much fun you had wearing them when you were a kid, right? So, yeah. So I will probably, for Thursday's stream, I will probably share my guest links by email for the ones who need it, and then also I think I will put a guest put a guest link in my Discord. Oops, Charlie. Oh, darn. Yeah. I will put yeah. Okay, I can talk. I will put a guest link in my Discord. I have a little text channel for that, and wherever else I need to do it. Maybe even in the chat. We'll see how it goes. Oops, did you hear? That's why I was kind of repeating some of that after I saw that. Oh, and CB might have to bust out her Slytherin robes. Awesome. You know, because if you got it, you might as well use it, right? Okay, that is fine. Then you're being productive, Charlie. Oh, I need to see this. That way I need to know whether or not to watch it in the future. I need to watch that video, Charlie. That way I know whether it's to know whether it's worth it or not. I would like to know if it's worth it or not. I think I need another cup of coffee. I finally finished my one from this morning. For those who haven't seen it, this is my cup today.
Or what?
I'm trying to be professional over here. Hubby's home today. And he's being distracting. Oh, it's your your comments on your video. Oh, that's awesome. What did I just do with my other mouse? Oh, there it is. Yay. Yeah, a lot of mixed reviews. Okay. Well, so many people have strong feelings about the other version of that. So what? 2.7K views? It is blowing up. Holy moly. Wow. Well, Charlie does such a good job on creating videos, and pretty much everything that they do is awesome. And so you deserve it. And they're just rewarding the good content. That's for sure. Excuse me. It's not cooperating. For sure. And it hasn't started slowing down yet. Oh my goodness. I keep mixing up my mice. There we go. Wow. That's very cool. Yeah. Also, just have to say real quick, I have 8 viewers right now. It's been a while since I've been at that point, and so that's cool. That's very true, Bonnie. Reviews in general, probably, huh? So that might be a thing. Okay, I'm gonna read CB's line real quick. She says her favorite line from the scene she just wrote is, Romanov was in the garden hanging out her clothes when along came an alpaca and bit off her nose. Charlie says, Movie Bob had the same opinion I did about the movie, but he was nicer in his delivery. So he isn't getting quite the same reaction. Wow. Interesting. I'll say it got more. Huh. That's really interesting. It must have gotten shared or something. I don't know. Somehow you got found, that's for sure. You definitely got found. People, were searching for a review of it. So congratulations. That's awesome. Very awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, let's see. 143. I'm not sure. I'm going to have another sprint. That's what I was thinking. That's what I meant. But alrighty. That is so cool. I think we'll just hang out and chat for a little bit here, and then I'll wrap things up. It's very exciting. It's very cool. Hey, Charlie. I mean, I've gotten excited if one of my live streams has gotten 30. You know, I can hear that, right? Hey, Kev. Oh my goodness. Excuse. Hey,
What?
you know I can hear that, right?
What? Go to the bathroom?
Yes.
That's all I did was go to the bathroom.
I know, but close the door.
I did close the door.
Did you? Oh. Hopefully, most of that was not heard. Oh boy. Anyway, let's see. Reviews. Doing reviews. That kind of distracted me, but hey, does anybody have any opinions? We were talking earlier about fantasy authors. I think I have an idea what you might say, Charlie. How about your current favorite fantasy author? What do you think, Charlie? And what do you think, Bonnie? Who's your favorite fantasy author currently? And it can be middle grade, young adult, classic, whatever you want. Who's your current favorite?
Cool. Sorry.
Okay. The perils of working at home, right? Let me think about what my current favorite. I mean, there's so many. I started reading books by Patricia A. McKillop. I read her. What was that? And it was her first book. What was it again? The Forgotten Beasts of Eld. E-L-D. That was really interesting, and then the fact that it's 70s women's lib era that it came out. I thought was really interesting. So there's kind of some women's libby kind of things going on in it. So it's like just prior to that era. I thought that was interesting. I've read some of Marion Zimmer Bradley's books, a couple of them. Very detailed. They're interesting. Charlie likes, I think you pronounce it Andrzej. I could be all wrong about that. Sapkowski, and he wrote the Witcher series. Okay. I keep hearing about The Witcher, have not read or seen. And what is it? It's a series, right? It's a TV show. I mean, right? Currently reading Sorcerers of Majapur by Robert Silver. Okay. Maybe you meant Silverberg? I have not heard of that. Sounds interesting. Amy McKay's The Witches of New York. Oh, I had a copy of Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. I must have gotten rid of it. How silly, because I enjoyed reading it immensely. Yeah. You can't go wrong with C.S. Lewis or Tolkien, because they were good. They were very good, and they popularized fantasy. I mean, I think there always was fantasy prior to that, in some way, shape, or form, right? I mean, look at The Wizard of Oz is fantasy. Some do call it steampunk, like the origins of steampunk, sort of, especially with some of the characters that came later. Yes, I started to say that. Yes, it is. I remember when cats first started getting popular. I was in middle school when it came out when it went to Broadway. I don't remember when it originated in the UK though. Do you know, CB? I imagine that was at least 2 years prior, and I want to say, what was I going to say? I want to say it went to the U.S. I think it started playing on Broadway in '83, but I could be wrong. Yeah, 81 makes a lot of sense, CB. Ursula K. Le Guin's Earthsea, and I really, 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 really need to read those. I really need to read those. I keep hearing about them. Definitely want to read those. That's what I was thinking. That sounds right. As a stage play, it's awesome because it celebrates poetry and ballet. So it was it was really different for the time, and it was considered very cool. Oh, hello, Adega Outlaw. How are you? It's been a while, and that's fine. Yes, this is definitely agreed. I mean, I definitely agree with you on that. I think I'm getting tired or something. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Well, and a lot of people said it was weird, and I saw. Did I see all of it? I don't even remember if I saw all of it. I think I've seen, because it just happened to be on TV, on cable. So I caught part of it, and then I caught part of it again. So it's like, yeah, no. Yeah, and Les Mis did get mixed reviews for sure. I mean, I kind of liked it. Les Mis, the movie, that movie specifically with Hugh Jackman in it. It was okay. It was, very emotional, but there are some really emotional scenes. I don't know. I think I would rather see it live anyway. I mean, I know they sung the songs live. I don't know. I heard people like had issues. I've seen Cats on stage a couple times, tours in the U.S. Yeah, but well, I think I might start wrapping it up. What I might end up doing for Thursday, by the way, is doing putting guest links in the chat. We'll see what happens. Oh, okay. I'm gonna see it in December. Ooh, I do love stage play. I did see the stage play at least once, years ago. But I think I will probably be wearing some sort of costume. We'll see how it goes. I do have a few things. I have fantasy-ish things. I got some Celtic knotwork earrings in today, and a Tree of Life thing here. Pendant. There we go. That's the word. And the branches are Celtic knotwork. I really like it. They're I inherited them from my mother. So, excuse me. But hi Maggie, how are you? Yeah, I was just wrapping it up, so sorry. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So yeah, I inherited these things from my mother after she passed in March. But anyway, I was just talking about next week. So next week, on Thursday. I was talking about Thursday. So let me just maybe go into my spiel. So my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays from noon to 2. And Thursday, I think there will definitely be costumes involved. I will be putting a guest link in my Discord and some other places on Discord possibly. And what else? And so I might have some decent. I might have some content, or some decent content coming up soon. I was talking earlier about filming a video based on the presentation I did yesterday at a writers meeting, a local writers meeting. It was a Zoom meeting. So I will try and do that. If not today, then maybe sometime this week. Alrighty, well, I hope everyone has a great day, and I'm gonna try something before I actually go, but I'm gonna try it because I made something, and it's not the best, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Here we go. Oh, I was thinking that was a different one. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Bye.